said, yeah, I got when you walked in the door. Don't call us. We'll call you. Don't call us. We'll call you. A friend who said he used to work with you. You remember the all-night creature on the stereo 92? Yeah, I said, would you relate to our quarter-track tape? You know, the band performs in the nude. He said, don't call us, child, we'll call you. Woo. Well, listen, kid, you pay for the call. You ain't bad, but we heard it all before. Yeah, it sounds like John, Paul, and George. Anyway, we cut a hit and matured a bit with the song he said he couldn't use. And now he calls and begs and crawls. It's telephone deja vu. We got percentage points and lousy joints and all the glitter we can use, mama. So don't call us, now we'll call you. Woo. You may hear this one tweet voice, you know. It said, listen, kid, you pay for the call. Yeah, well, you ain't bad, but I heard it all before. Don't call us. Don't call us. Don't call us.
AM 1560, your hometown choice. Lee Michaels, and Do You Know What I Mean? Here on a Saturday with the Schoger.
Been 14 days since I don't know when I just saw her with my best friend. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I just saw her yesterday. I just saw her, ask her to stay. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that sounds good to me there. Let's have a sports break right now here on AM 1560 WCDN. It's a quickie as we got basketball coming up at 10 o'clock. All-Star game tomorrow at Miami. That's at 3 o'clock. You can catch that on the tube. And also today they have the Legends Classic going on. A lot of interesting names on the rosters. Doug Collins, Dave Collins, Spencer Haywood, remember him? And Calvin Murphy, Jamal Wilkes, and should be very interesting. Also, the long-distance shootout competition, and that'll be going on. Also, I think you can get that on TNT, those of you with the cable. Mark Price and Craig Elam with the Cavs will be on that. And then the season will continue merrily along. We'll see what happens to the fate of the Cavaliers. In football, you don't have Mark Trestman to kick around anymore. He's been let go by the Browns with a couple of other coaches as they revamp the coaching situation on the Browns. AM 1560, it's 9:40 here on a Saturday morning. Is Circus. And stop and wait and listen.
I've been trying everything I know, but you still say no. All the clouds, they're turning gray. Hey girl, here's what I have to say. I say stop. It's still not too late. Listen.
AM 1560 WCDN on a Saturday morning, 15 minutes till B-ball. Feel free to give me a call, though, 286-1560 if you got a favorite song. And we'll be taking the requests after the basketball game all day long as usual. Could it be I'm falling in love? That's the L word. Could it be I'm falling in love? The Spinners, Classic Gold.
Since I met you, I've begun to feel so strange. Every time I speak your name, that's funny. You say that you are so helpless too, that you don't know what to do. Each night I pray there will never come a day when you up and take your love away. Say you feel the same way too, and I wonder what it is I feel for you. Could it be I'm falling in love with you, baby? Could it be I'm falling in love? Could it be I'm falling in love with you, with you, with you? I don't need all those things that used to bring me joy. You make me such a happy boy. And honey, you'll always be the only one for me. Meeting you was my destiny. You can be sure I will never let you down. When you need me, I'll be around. And darling, you'll always be the only one for me. Heaven made you specially. Could it be I'm falling in love with you, baby? Could it be I'm falling in love? Could it be I'm falling in love with you, with you, with you? And darling, you'll always be the only one for me. Heaven made you specially. Could it be I'm falling in love with you, baby? Could it be I'm falling in love? I wanna know now, baby. Could it be I'm falling in love with you, with you, with you? I'm walking around with my heart in my hands. Hey, always feel alone as a man. Baby, I used to sing right, but right now I feel so good. Say la 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 la. Won't you give me up? Won't let me down. Just let this feeling carry me on.
AM 1560 on a Saturday morning. Good Saturday morning to you. As usual, if you've got to work today, we dedicate the show to you, mostly the service retail type workers. Anybody else up and about here on a Saturday thing? Let's check out that hometown weather forecast, including Painesville, Willowick, and Willoughby. Well, today we're looking for a high in the lower 40s, partly sunny, and it's very sunny right now. In the meantime, those clouds will be moving in. Partly cloudy overnight with a low in the mid-20s. And tomorrow, on Sunday, it'll be cloudy with light snow expected, high in the mid-30s. Once again, looking into the work week, Monday through Wednesday, high in the upper 40s and lower 50s should be a good one. This weather forecast is brought to you by Russ Auto Parts, located at 209 Center Street in Chardon, carrying quality parts, accessories, paints, tools, and supplies, and a complete line for trucks, cars, imports, and farm equipment. That's Russ Auto Parts, your local Napa dealer. We'll be up with basketball in just a little bit, so stay tuned.
Wow, this is great. Listen to this good news.
It's great news. WCDN AM 1560, along with Kyle's Florist, wants to make you a winner this Valentine's Day.
Here's how you can get all the details.
Next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, whenever you hear this song,
All my loving, I will send to you.
just be the first caller at 286-1560 and win a Valentine's Day long stem red rose with all the trimmings for yourself or someone you know. In addition, you'll automatically qualify to win the Valentine's Day grand prize, a dozen beautiful red long stem roses delivered to your door, courtesy of Kyle's Florist, your one-stop floral shop.
You didn't hear what he said. Here it is again.
Next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, whenever you hear this song,
All my loving, I will send to you.
be the first caller at 286-1560 and win a Valentine's Day long stem red rose with all the trimmings. You'll automatically qualify to win the grand prize, a dozen beautiful long stem red roses delivered in tuxedo to your door by Kyle's Florist. Listen and win from your hometown choice for Valentine's favorites, AM 1560.
I'm Linda Goodwin with the Ohio Outdoor Notebook. The factories work round the clock, doing the direct opposite of most manufacturing plants. Instead of producing carbon dioxide, this factory produces massive amounts of oxygen with no workers, time clocks, or unions. The factory is a tree farm, and a 1-ton stand of timber produces 1.7 tons of oxygen from 1.47 tons of carbon dioxide. The process is called photosynthesis, and water, minerals, carbon dioxide, and sunlight all play a vital role in the manufacture of life-giving oxygen. Find an inventor that could come up with something as efficient, and I'm sure he'd be a millionaire by now. For more information on trees and tree farming, contact your local service forester. This is the Ohio Outdoor Notebook, a public service of the Ohio Department of Natural Resources and this station.
And the station is AM 1560 Classic Gold and your hometown choice. I want to say good morning to the police officer that pulled me over this morning, the Ohio Patrolman. Yeah, I average a stop about once every 2 weeks. This one, for some minor taillight outage there. At least he didn't see me run the stoplight on the square on the way here. Saturday morning with the show gets a 5-man electrical band. He said, "Son, didn't you see the sign?"
And the sign said, long-haired freaky people need not apply. So I tucked my hair up under my hat and I went in to ask him why. He said, "You look like a fine, upstanding young man. I think you do." So I took off my hat. I said, "Imagine that, me working for you." Oh, sign, everywhere a sign, blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that. Can't you read the sign? The sign said anybody caught trespassing would be shot on sight. So I jumped on the fence and I yelled at the house, "Hey, what gives you the right to put up a fence to keep me out or to keep Mother Nature in? If God was here, he'd tell you to your face, man, you're some kind of sinner." Sign, everywhere a sign, blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the sign? Hey, you, mister, can't you read? You got to have a certain time to get a seat. You can't even watch, no, you can't eat. You ain't supposed to be here. Sign said you got to have a membership card to get inside.
Obladi-blah-da. Yeah, AM 1560, Classic Gold on a Saturday morning with the show. Going to break now for basketball, and we've got a good one lined up for you. It's Solon at West Geauga, and then I'll be back after the basketball game, and we'll check the scene out. First, let's look at the local sports scores from last night, and we'll look at that Chagrin Valley Conference first. Classic Gold, AM 1560, Geauga's music station. We're in the middle of our summer party 1991. I want to tell you about an afternoon concert. This is going to be going on tomorrow, rather, from 2 till 4, and it's called Ragtime and Root Beer. This 20th Century Music Fest will be held at the Swine Creek Reservation tomorrow from 2 till 4. They're going to have all kinds of, yes, you can tell I'm eating lunch. They're going to have all kinds of performances, classical ragtime pieces, boogie woogie on the piano, also washboard accompaniment. So you check it out and get down there. For more information, Rush 74 to 63, and Bedford over Maple Heights 79 to 69. Let's get on with basketball this morning.
This is a WCDN sports presentation. Now from your hometown choice, Classic Gold AM 1560 WCDN Chardon. We bring you the best in area high school basketball action. It's the game of the week.
And good morning, everybody, and welcome back to AM 1560 WCDN's High School Basketball Game of the Week. Hi, everybody. I'm Jerry Varga, and this is the 12th edition of Local Hoop Action's Game of the Week. Today, we're in Chesterland, Ohio, where the ever-tough West Geauga Wolverines will be playing host to the ever-dangerous Chagrin Valley rival of theirs, the Solon Comets. Now, West Geauga comes into this game at 14-3 overall. Now, those 3 defeats come to all big Division I programs, so they've still played very well throughout the season, and they are undefeated in the CVC at 11-0. They're coached by Cliff Hunt, who's in his 10th year here at West Geauga, and they are ranked number 5 in the state Division II polls. The Wolverines are led by their senior workhorses, K.C. Hunt and Shane Raminski. Now, Solon is not a shabby team by any means. The Comets come in today's game at 15-3 overall and 10-2 in conference. Their head coach is Fran Nunny, and they, too, are getting a lot of consideration in the state polls. Now, the Comets have a balanced offensive attack and play good team defense, but they're led overall by their senior, Brian Walukas, who averages 14 points per game and 7 rebounds. Now, I got the chance to speak with both coaches, and they gave me their thoughts on how their team's played so far this season and their thoughts on the game coming up. First of all, we spoke with Coach Hunt for West Geauga.
We're here with Cliff Hunt, head coach of the West Geauga Wolverines. His Wolverines once again having a fine season, 14-3 overall. Undefeated in the CVC at 11-0, and ranked number 5 in Division II state polls. Coach, maybe just a little bit of your comments. We do this every time we have a game, but maybe a little bit of comments on how well the kids have played so far this season. What stands out, and what maybe, if there are any, concerns of yours about the team going into this game?
I think that what stands out for us right now is that we're playing pretty well defensively, and I continue to see us getting a little bit better at that end, and that's pretty pleasing to me. Concern is that I just don't think that we have enough different people getting into the scoring column consistently. I'm looking for a third or a fourth player to step up and be able to knock down double digits just about every time out, and I'm sort of surprised and a little concerned.